Hey everyone, I'm Cynthia Conte for the best women's boxing show, period. Oh yeah, I got Showtime Shawn Porter.
And you look at me like this is the best show, period, okay?
Damn straight.
Like, don't come at me with the Porterweight podcast because...
I am a huge fan of yours too, but...
I was like, dang, you looked me in the eyes when you said that.
I said it with
Is
authority.
that your thing? You say that every time?
Absolutely.
Okay, cool. Then, I feel a little bit better, like it's not just a complete attack at me.
No, you got a great show. I mean, I've been a fan since you started, and you know what? Jeandra and I would love to be a guest on your podcast eventually.
Would love to have y'all on. Would love to have y'all on.
All right, so I know you are short on time. We are here in the press room. Big fight feels. It's been a long time coming. Tank and Ryan, they vowed to break each other's jaws. Okay, yeah. I don't think I've heard that one, but the temperament of both of them, it's all love. I think they're gonna be best friends after, honestly.
I saw an interview that Tank did. He said that they saw one another in the club, and Ryan says, "Can we be friends after the fight?" It just kind of it happens. You may not respect your opponent for whatever reasons, but in the midst of that battle, it's like if I feel all of you and you feel all of me, it's like all of a sudden like this respect has like just kind of increased, if not doubled. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So yeah.
Hold on, let me double check. I'm recording I just want to make sure because doing this on the fly. But this is one of the fights that they're two kids in their prime. They're young. They're undefeated. They made this fight happen. They're not marinating fights like some welterweights. Heavyweights, just saying. But no matter who wins from this, what can they both take away? Or not the loser. I don't want to say the loser, but they're going against one of the best.
Yeah, I mean, this is what I can say about losing a fight. If people see you give your all, if people see you perform the way they expected you to perform, especially if you lose on the cards and it's a close fight, people will respect you for it. They will appreciate what you did on the night, and they will look forward to seeing you again. And I think that both of these guys have the ability to get a lot of respect from the boxing community. Both these guys have the ability to get respect from one another. And it's hard to see this fight going a distance. I think it's going to be great from beginning to end. I think that it's hard to see this fight going a distance.
Yeah.
But I do think that the loser of this fight, because you're the way I just said it, like you're gonna get knocked out. Like it's gonna be a lot that you're gonna have to come back from, especially when you've said so many things prior to the fight and things like that. So, but for the winner, of course, we're saying, let's make this clear. Like everybody's saying the winner becomes the face of boxing. They're both the face of boxing.
Right?
It is what it is.
Look at the crowd that they're bringing. I mean, these tickets. Gosh damn, 59 grand. Yeah. I haven't heard of a fight ticket like that maybe since the heavyweight era, the old days. Yeah. But I mean, sorry, Canelo. Yes, you're the face of boxing, but there can be many faces.
Exactly, and that was my thing. I think when I first won my world championship title, and maybe after I had lost it, people were kind of on that who's going to be the next Floyd. And I was like, yo, why does there have to be one next Floyd? Why can't there be multiple fighters that you guys just follow and appreciate and love and can't wait to see in the ring? I mean, there's multiple guys in every division who's really good. You know what I mean? And has the ability to be the face. It's just a matter of who you put your money behind and who you support. These two guys have had the ability that even if you're not putting money behind me, I'm still going to do what I need to do to get my face seen and have a presence in the world, not just the boxing community, but the world, definitely entertainment, So I think a lot of fighters can do what these guys have been able to do. It's just a matter of finding your voice outside of the boxing ring, and both these guys have been able to do it. So they're already the faces of boxing, and I think again, depending on how this fight ends, they both still have the ability to be just that.
I heard a little birdie on fight night, and I don't know if this is true. Do not quote me, guys, that Spence Crawford will be announced.
I would love to see that happen.
Have you heard that, birdie?
No. This is what I will say. There's been a lot of talk, a lot of ups and downs. It's gone, it's here, it's gone, it's here. They still talking about it. They still working it out. So even when y'all thought it was dead, and even when y'all said y'all wasn't gonna hold your breath, guess what? You should have been holding your breath because they still working in the background. That's how the business of boxing works.
Absolutely. June 17th, allegedly it's supposed to be here, but we don't know. And lastly, Haney Loma. Chess match. who's gonna get that queen? Like this is like, oh, I don't know.
This is what I'll say about this fight. I feel like the boxing has caught up to Loma. I think Loma was ahead of his time when he first really broke out here in the United States, and he stayed there. But now some guys have caught up to him. Devin Haney, Shakur Stevenson, Teofimo Lopez, obviously, Tank Davis, Ryan Garcia. The boxing world is caught up to Lomachenko. I think Lomachenko has to really show himself and be his best self in order to beat Devin Haney. I do think that he's slowed down. I do think that the guy he fought in his last fight just was not marketed. And that's why we didn't. That was going to be a competitive fight. I think it just was a surprise because nobody marketed that guy to be as good as he was. Yeah. I don't think Lomachenko wasn't as good as he is. I think that guy was just better than everybody expected him to be, you know. So I think it's a competitive fight. But I'm expecting Devin Haney to come out on top.
And then, I remember when I interviewed you probably against Ugas.
It's been a long time since
I did it for Ring, and I always said you belong on the mic.
Yeah.
And I love you on the mic. You're such a great commentator, and now you've done your podcast. Yeah. And you know what, people, you guys have success after the ring. Don't think just because you retire, you have no life. This man he's right here. He's telling you right now. And I love you telling your stories of the things that you did. You know, you never told people about your life in boxing and all that stuff, and I commend you. But yes, go enjoy the rest of the day in Vegas, and hopefully our kids can come play.
Yes, let's do it.
Yeah,
my boys. Well, one of my boys is almost 3, so but he's more like 2, so he's little.
Easy.
He's smart.
Yeah.
Super energetic. They're me.
Do they have the terrible 2s into the terrible 3s and terrible every year?
Pooh Bear, I call him Pooh Bear. Pooh Bear's almost 3, and he's done really well at 2, but he just started this, fine. I'm like, what are you talking about? So, but I've learned from my dad, like, you got to treat your kids differently. So, with Diggy, he's 5. Diggy, I talk to Diggy, but with Pooh Bear, I'm punching him in the chest.
What?
Because he can handle it. Pooh Bear, Shaddai can't handle that, you know. So, that's my advice to you. Just learn your child and then treat him accordingly. I
think it's hard because I'm a female and I've never had brothers, so I don't know. And I'm like, my son is. I said,
learn him.
I said noodles, and he said nudes. I said, and he's like pouring nudes, and he's like porn nudes. I'm like, oh my god, what are we? That is my son, guys. All right, Shawn.
Are we cutting that part or what?
No, I love it. I mean, it's part of my life. All right, Shawn Porter, I can't wait to see all the predictions you have made. Congratulations on all of your success. Jeandra, we're going to go on a show.
Come on now. We'll make it happen.
We will. All right, guys. I'm Cynthia Conte, Shawn Porter for the Best Women's Boxing Show, period. See you guys at the fights. Bye, guys.
I'll go with you on that.
Thank you.